This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Press the like symbol if you enjoyed any part of this video. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Oops, some of you saw it already. Anyway, let's start. Today's blood sugar is at 6.7. I had some lows today, so I went down from 100% down to 97%. I was been 1% above and 2% below, and so I sit at 97%. Overall, for the last 2 weeks, I think I've been around 92% time in range. Today I want to discuss with parents, is your child different because he or she has diabetes? I think a lot of times we tend to view that. We tend to think, oh, my child has diabetes. What if he plays sports and he goes low? And you become very protective. The important thing to remember is that your son or daughter is still a boy, still a girl, and is going to have to live life. You may be putting, developing diabetes being used as a crutch. And diabetes should never be used as a crutch. Your son or daughter can go as far in the field they want to without having to worry about their diabetes. How do you do this? Well, you establish sensible habits. You're eating right. You're teaching them how to do their own glucose tests. You're teaching them how to count carbs, how to eat right. And don't do what I did. I got diabetes at 13. A doctor really annoyed me. And I think in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to be a normal person. And what happened? I didn't take care of my health. Now, am I where I am now because of those 5-6 years that I didn't take care of my health? Or was I predisposed to be this way? I live with an awful lot of complications, but I've never really felt that I use diabetes as a crutch. And what do I mean when I say using diabetes as a crutch? I am meaning that you or your child, oh, I can't do that. I might go low. Oh, I can't have that because it may increase my blood sugar. Diabetes is important. It would be nice to say that diabetes should take a back seat. And most kids who have other conditions, they don't have to be front and center with it. But allowing your child to grow, to develop, to do what they want to do to the best of their abilities. I think diabetes and the way you control your diabetes, it's always going to be there, no matter what you do. If you want to take your birthday or Christmas off, it's still going to be there. So what are you needing to do? Well, don't be obsessed with diabetes. You can have a certain amount of caution, but don't be nitpicking the diabetes. Whether you have type 1 or a child, diabetes shouldn't take every single minute of your life. It's important that you take a look at your results and you develop a game plan, but not saying, oh no, can't do that, can't go out for dinner, oh no, because I have to eat so much at a certain time. The pump and CGMs are allowing us more freedom. We can have what we want when we want it. So now we're not so different. When I was first diagnosed, and I'm talking back in 1977, type 2 diabetes, no one really discussed that. If you were a diabetic, you were a type 1 in people's minds. But during school, I was still expected. I wasn't allowed to use diabetes as an excuse. And that should be for any kid. You're expected to do such and such at certain times when you're at school. Well, do it. Don't sit there and, oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, no. Live up and be the best that you can be. You're not different. You still can be anxious. You can still be good at sports. You can enjoy reading. But if you don't have a normal blood sugar, you're not going to be able to do all that. But if you're so worried about your blood sugars that you're not experiencing things that you enjoy doing, then it's useless. Get out there, do what you love. Give diabetes the respect that it requires. But don't go every 5 seconds. Oh, let's just see what my blood sugar is now. And let's just see where it is now. And oh, I had a low. Let's do a blood sugar 5 minutes. And let's do another blood sugar 5. And that whole point is useless. Diabetes now, with the pumps, with CGM, with different lifestyles, allows us to be a normal human being. And that is vitally important. Get out there, do what you want to do. You know, we're not different. We're not different than any other person out there in the real world. So live your life. You can go get your degree. You can go work if you want. You can go be a superstar athlete if you want. Remember to give diabetes the respect it needs, but don't let it overtake your whole life. Now, there's going to be an awful lot of people who may be saying, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's important, and I'll reiterate this over again. Give diabetes the time it needs, but don't let it overwhelm your life. Things will go on, but you can take a look at your results, and you get really good at it. You can see, I can take a look at a CGM report now, point out, oh, I probably need to do this a bit more. I used to not be able to do that. I used to sit there and do blood tests. Okay. Before I review and close this out, I thought I'd show you putting in my carbs here. Since we're talking about giving diabetes the time that it needs. So, go in here. Go to the insulin bottle. Tells us bolus. Now, I just ate about 20 grams of carbs. Excuse me. Type in 20 and press enter and deliver bullets. And it's going to give me my insulin for it. 13 units. Just thought I'd show you that. But, getting back, you're not that different. So how do you make sure that you can force diabetes into the back seat? First of all, make sure you give time for your testing. Do the tests that your body needs. Do finger pokes. See where you are. Don't estimate, because you can sit there and estimate what your blood sugar is, but you're going to be completely wrong. 2, eat sensible meals. With the pumps and everything now, you don't necessarily have to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 snacks. However, when you do eat, you need to make sure it's low in salt. Low in sugar is better. However, on the days that you want, that little extra treat, have it. Excuse me. But count the carbs. All of these steps that you're doing, making sure you're getting exercise, will help you achieve where people won't really notice that you're a diabetic. And it'll be so much easier to see that you're not that different than anyone else. And that was the whole point today. Have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. Thank you. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.